Marshall, Will, and Holly on a routine expedition met the greatest earthquake ever known. High on the rapids, it struck their tiny raft and plunged them down 1,000 feet below to the land of the lost.
Come on, get out of here. Come on. Will, come on, Holly, let's go.
To the land of the lost. To the land of the lost.
This marsh looks a lot bigger up here.
See, we've been walking for the last half hour at a speed of 30 meters per minute. That would make the distance between the Miss Marsh and High Bluff about 1 kilometer.
2/3 a mile?
It's close enough, Will.
Spooky. No wonder the Pakuni won't go near this place. I wonder what's under all that soup.
And we'll poke around the edges tomorrow. And listen, we better get back to the cave right now. You know Holly's going all out to cook us dinner. It's chicken and, let's see, palm tree heart and carrot bread. And if there's one thing that you learn in life, Will, is that if a woman goes all out to cook you dinner, you better not be late. Even if she is only 12 years old.
Right on. Looks like he's wounded.
You know what that means?
Whoever started the job is someplace around here waiting to finish it. Speak of the devil.
Come on, let's get that out of here.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna do this tomorrow.
Do what?
Explore the Miss Marsh.
Yeah, we were, but...
Boy, this place sure gives me the creeps. Think there's another way out of here without going through Grumpy?
There's got to be another path somewhere, Will.
What was that?
I'm not sure. It seemed to come from over there.
In that case, let's go over there. What is it?
I don't know, Will. Let's find out.
Dad? I just have this funny feeling that we're not alone.
We're not.
Will.
See those lights over there?
Lights? Where?
Right there.
I don't see anything. Are you sure? Yeah, now I see them.
Look at 'em. They're forming some sort of a pattern.
Building?
Come on.
Wow. What is it?
I don't know, Will. But it's obviously been built by some kind of intelligent being.
Looks like a dirigible. You know, a blimp. If you connect all the lights together in your mind.
I think you're right. It's some kind of a craft.
Doesn't belong here. Just like we don't.
How do you know that?
I just do. Just a feeling I have. Dad, let's get out of here while we can. Well, what are we gonna do? Walk over there, knock on a light, say, is anybody home? We're the Martians. We live in a cave over there. I mean, shouldn't we talk this over first?
Will, I've seen you face a 5-ton Tyrannosaurus with nothing more than just a stick.
It was only Grumpy. All he could do was kill us. Dad, so help me. I had this strange feeling that someone's picking through my brain. Like somebody's going through a card file.
Look, it'll be all right. I'll tell you what. You wait for me by the edge of the mist marsh. Okay?
You know I can't do that either. Go off and leave you here alone. I'm starting to sound like a baby.
See, we've got to go over there and investigate that thing now. It might not be there when we come back.
Okay. No more whining.
Okay. It's solid, but invisible. I can't feel any heat. There's an entrance here.
And we're going through. Wow, this is like being in a maze you can't see.
Well, this is the only visible part of whatever this thing is. And I'm just hoping that we'll find something that'll tell us what it is or where it came from.
I'm so nervous I'm making the lights move.
Help. Help me, please.
Who are you?
I was just walking down the street, and there was this terrible thunder and lightning, and
What street? Where?
Ford Street in Indianapolis.
Ford Street.
Indianapolis. I grew up there. Quick, Will, get her other arm. Come on.
Where am I?
Just watch your step here. Now, we're going to take you someplace where you're going to be safe. And don't worry. I'm not going to let anything hurt you. Come on.
Dad, Will, where have you been? I've been worried sick. Dinner's almost ruined.
Sharon, I'd like you to meet Holly. Holly, this is Sharon.
Where'd you find her?
Holly.
I'm sorry, Dad. I didn't mean to be rude.
Oh, that's all right. I understand. Holly, your father tells me that I have stepped through something called a time doorway.
Where do you come from?
Would you believe that we grew up on the same street in the same town? We're both from Indianapolis.
Yeah, isn't that a coincidence, Holly?
We even went to the same high school together. Fillmore High. Well, that smells good. I'm really hungry. Oh, yeah, then there was Mr. Javelin. He was the boys' vice principal. He had like a chronic allergy or a tick or something, because he's always, every time we'd see him in the halls, he'd be walking around sniffling like that, you know. He had funny glasses that fall over the bump on his nose, you know. Boy. He used to chaperone all of the dances, you know. And we'd hear him. He'd be shuffling through the bushes, you know, like some kind of a bloodhound. You know, and spying on everybody. Boy, he was a real character.
Dad, would you like some more carrot cake?
No, thanks, honey. Who was the girls' vice principal when you were there?
Miss Tanner.
Miss Tanner? She was there when I was there.
Oh.
It's a small world. Small universe. Small wherever we are, anyway.
Hey, nice dinner.
Thanks.
You know something? I don't believe her.
What do you mean?
That they came from the same town, lived on the same street, went to the same school, they even know the same people.
Well, how else would she know those names?
I don't know. It's like she was reading from Dad's old school yearbook or something.
Gee, you're up early. Where's everybody else?
Will and Rick went to get some water. How do you like your eggs? Hard?
Yes, they're not squishy. Dad likes his.
Over easy.
How'd you know?
Just a good guess.
Give me a second, I'll help you set the table. Oh, you already said it. Seems so strange to see 4 plates. I mean, it's been just me, Daddy, and Will for such a long time.
I remember like it was yesterday. There I was in my white starch dress and my gloves and black patent leather shoes. We were waiting to go to my aunt's, and I was sitting on the porch swing. The neighborhood dog came over with his little muddy paws and jumped up on me and got me all dirty.
That's the same thing that happened to me. It was Feeney's dog.
Oh. Well, I guess it happens to every little girl.
Aren't you hot?
No.
Oh, boy. she's weird. I mean, she isn't even sweating in this heat. I know she went to the same school as Daddy, and they knew the same people, but she's telling me things that happened to me.
I know, it's just too much of a coincidence. But that's not what I'm worried about.
What?
Dad is so lonely to talk to somebody his own age that he might not be able to see her the way we do. But I really think I ought to at least try to talk to him.
What are you gonna say? She's too perfect?
Dad?
Yes, Will.
Don't get me wrong or anything, but all this coincidence with Sharon, doesn't it bother you?
Oh, we have a lot in common, son.
That's what I mean. Too much. Don't you think she's a little too good to be true?
Well, that's to be expected. I mean, we both went to the same high school together. She's a marvelous person. You know, you don't know what it's like, son. I mean, you and Holly, you have each other to talk to. And I love you both very dearly. And I talk to you, but...
It's just not the same.
Right. We all need her. We need her as part of the family, and Holly needs her, too. She's another woman. Someone for her to talk to.
Yeah, I know.
Sharon!
Holly, wake up! They're gone!
What's the matter?
It's the same feeling I had when we were in the Miss Marsh. It's like cold fingers poking on my brain.
I think I feel it too. It's awful.
I understand now. It'll get worse if we try to follow Dad.
Sharon, stop! Now, whatever you are, you let her go.
I am Tsar.
I said let her go.
She is not my prisoner. Please, be calm.
Be calm. What have you done to her?
Do not be emotional. Think softly.
What have you done to her?
I have done nothing to her. She is my research assistant.
What do you mean she's your research assistant?
Adult Earth beings radiate emotions like fires radiate heat. Right now, you appear to me as a smoldering fire. I am very sensitive to emotion. Sharon is sensitive to thought, but not to emotion. I send her to the human being planets where I cannot go. She can stand the heat, I cannot.
I don't believe you. This is Sharon Williams. I mean, she was born in my hometown. She went to the same high school that I did, Fillmore High. We're both from Indianapolis. She doesn't belong to your kind. She belongs to us. She belongs to human beings.
I sent Sharon to study you, thinking out of the 31,000 human being types in this universe. You and your family might be different, but you're all alike. You human beings who wander about beating the bushes with your sticks, smashing all that fail to answer your questions, and throwing yourself prostrate before your own ignorance.
All of that doesn't matter. Sharon belongs with her own kind. She belongs with us.
You Earth being, you kill your own kind.
Not all of us.
She's too sophisticated for you.
Step aside. Sharon's going with me.
Think out the consequences of your acts. She's not for you.
Rick, please, go back. I'm not of your planet.
What's he done to your mind?
All right, enough. She is yours. Take her, if you can.
Sharon, it's gonna be all right. Now, you're gonna go back to High Bluff with me.
Don't touch me.
Sharon.
I told you.
Rick, I'm sorry. I'm not for you. I am not of your planet.
Mr. Javelin, the boy's vice principal. You remember him. He had a chronic allergy problem.
Good night, Rick Marshall.
I told you her hands were cold.
Tried to tell you.
I know you did. And I should have known better. But I guess I was just too lonely for someone to talk to. I believed what I wanted to believe. I was blind to anything else. Thanks, Sal.
For what, Daddy?
For being real.